Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel Ron's Keto Cafe. Today we're making a dump and go instant pot pork roast. For this particular ingredients is you'll need baby carrots or carrots, an onion. We have a large onion. We have radishes for the potato substitute, and of course pork roast. And we're using a bag of seasoning from the McCormick family. And this is this pork roast at a local market basket. We got a good price on it, and it could be any pot roast for this. It doesn't necessarily have to be pork roast. And over here, what I got going on, I got the radishes, rinsed them off, and then I'm just taking off the ends and I'm putting them into a mixing bowl. And at the end, I'm going to just take them and re-rinse them before I put it all together into the instant pot. Well, now it's time to have a good cry, so I'm cutting up the onions, and of course the onions from the juices are getting into my eyes, and I get some tears coming from my eyes, and that's perfectly fine. It's all a pot of cooking, everything's good. And I'm just taking off the outer layer of the onion, and then I'm going to chop it up into squares, and everything's going to go into the bowl. If you're doing true keto, you're going to have to be careful with the onions and the choices of vegetables, because the onions pack a lot of carbs, and the onions into the Instant Pot is just to give it the added extra flavor. And there are my radishes. I'm going to just put everything in a bowl with some water, and just to kind of like release some of the juices from the onion and get it, so they won't be so tearful in my eyes. And I get the baby carrots, and this is just a regular store-bought brand, whatever I found on hand, that's what I'm using. Again, I'm just dumping everything into the mixing bowl so that I can get them all rinsed off a little bit before I actually start making it. Over here, I'm seasoning the pork roast with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, everything all to taste. And I usually wipe down my meat before I get started, and before I put my seasoning on. And so just follow me along, guys, and you'll be fine. Over here, I'm adding some simple spices: salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. Again, everything all to taste. And I'm not trying to overdo it on the garlic powder and onion powder, because I have some really bad issues with some acid reflux. This recipe came out absolutely great. And when you're doing the radishes gave it a different texture, so they weren't that really hot, tasty taste you get from radishes, unless you like that sort of thing. Again, I got to be careful with my acid reflux. So here I'm just dumping everything into the Instant Pot, and here is our McCormick season bag. These bags work out really great. They have a lot of different flavors that I pick up from time to time. Again, just be vigilant on some of the carbs that might be in something like that, because if you're doing true keto, again, it might not work for you. And over here I have the Instant Pot. I'm using a 6-quart Instant Pot, and over here I'm just trying to adjust the camera angle. And then it's time to add all the vegetables in. I just add the vegetables right in, dump them everything out right in, dump and go pork roast. Pretty simple. And then you're going to need some type of liquid inside to get your pot roast going, so in the Instant Pot. So I'm going to be using about a cup of water. You can use chicken broth or beef broth, whatever you have on hand. Water is the preferred choice. And then once we get the water in, we'll seal it up. Make sure that your seal is on, sealing up bent, like I'm showing you in the demonstration. And once we turn the lid on counterclockwise and get that going, it's ready to get the Instant Pot cooking. And I did this for an hour's time. And what's great about this is you could just set it and forget it. And then once I made sure that it was on high, and just readjusted the time on the bottom of the Instant Pot, after a few minutes it builds up pressure, and then it locks itself right in. And again, what's really great about this is the fantastic smell you get from your foods while the Instant Pot is cooking. Now the time is complete. I forgot to film the pot where I vented the top and got the lid off of it. Just be careful when you're venting the lid, because you're going to have steam coming out of there. It's going to be hot. You don't want to stand directly over the thing, and there you have a final product. Everything's cooked and everything's fully cooked. Again, this is a really clean, healthy keto meal. Just kind of watch it on the carrots, because the carrots can pack a lot of carbs as well, and also the onions. So again, my wife and I both enjoyed this particular meal for this particular day. And as you can see, it's cutting like butter on the pork roast, and it's just shredding all apart. And there's the final product right there, and it tasted absolutely fantastic. And anyways, again, I hope you really enjoyed the video and the way I'm doing my videos now. It takes a lot of work to edit video, and I'm just trying to get better as I'm getting along. And what I'm going to do with the rest of the what's in the Instapot, I'll put it in a bowl. My wife and I both enjoyed a meal out of this. We actually got 3 meals out of this, as I recall. And now I got a little planning and prepping meal for the week. And again, thank you for joining the channel. Love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys.